we're going to take it another step further, and we want to hear some more about this story concerning the missionary work that's taking place. I think it's very, very important because there's a large segment of our society that needs to hear about this because we need everyone participating. And so we're going to ask Inga to share with us from her perspective on the missionary trips. Inga?
So something that is so inspiring to both of us and to everyone who attends a mission trip is the fact that when we go to other countries, we don't bring a lot of medications. It's very minimal medication, but the people who are coming in for surgery have such strong faith. They don't need a lot of medication.
Wow.
They don't need a lot of drugs.
Wow.
What we do is we hold their hand, we say a prayer performing surgery. So Rich and I will hold hands with the patient. We'll pray over them. He does the surgery, and then afterwards they feel so thankful and grateful.
Yes.
Surgery because they have this faith in God, and that God was able to lead them to where they could have their eyesight again. And so the next morning they come back for post-op, and the surgeon will take off the dressing and test the eyesight. And then, for example, in Guatemala, with Dr. Bowden and his team from Eye for God Ministries, he just talks about the power of God, the power of faith, and it's just such a touching, it's such a beautiful experience.
Very beautiful experience.
A beautiful experience. And many times in these remote parts of the world, I mean, we don't have the facilities, and it's tough days, long days, tough days. But when you see that,
It's all worth it.
That's what you see.
it's so rewarding.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And regardless of what kind of week and the difficulties of the week,
Yes.
you're coming back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
You're
yeah.
gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Doing
I can see that.
That is so good.
You know, Peggy.
Going.
Yeah, I know. I want to
We
go.
have to
I want to go on a
we
mission
have to
trip.
go with them.
But one of the things that I think Rich and I were talking about it last time we were here is how many programs in America are set up to take care of people. Like, say if they lost their sight, you got a place like the Lighthouse of the Blind where they can go to and learn all the procedures, how to continue on making a living for themselves. But in those cases, if those people don't have their sight, that might lead to them dying because they can't survive. You know, nobody's gonna. Some of them may be fortunate enough to have someone to help take care of them, but some of them,
But many of them don't.
yeah, they don't. So it's very important that we have people like Rich and Inga that are willing to sacrifice, and because it takes a lot of sacrifice on their part, and I want everybody to know that, and we have a great appreciation for what you do, because we know it comes from the heart. You know, they don't do it for the pay; they do it because this is they're on a mission that God has blessed them and allowed them to have the skills and to give them the heart to go there and work with those who are less fortunate than perhaps most of us are. So God bless them, and let's continue with the faith.